that's good.
So yeah, welcome to the Friday technology talk with
Where technology
we,
talks.
we're technology talks and people walks. I don't know, something. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. I tamed my hair today for you guys, so it wouldn't be like a complete homeless person like last time, but not promising anything. The homeless person might come back anyway, so
Yeah,
at some
I
point.
didn't mind it.
Yeah.
It was a lurk.
A lurk. Yeah.
A lurk.
By the way, we have some
Mm-hmm.
actually many video game news today, which is
Oh, what?
I mean it's almost
We do?
like half video game news and half tech news, but video games
I have.
are tech. So anyway,
They sure are.
yeah.
I have a colleague at work who studies. Well, he studies more generally like IT,
Mm-hmm.
but he is interested in like game development, and he would like to work in a game studio but in Estonia there isn't really that many opportunities,
Yeah.
I guess. Kind of small market, and maybe a
Wasn't
handful.
there something in Taltech? Uh, I'm
In
not
terms of
sure. Oh wait, actually there is in Brno there is one company that one guy does, and he basically recruits people that are like basically interested in like video game making video games, and since there is no official curriculum as I understand, but there is something to relate it maybe in
I
Taltech
think
maybe.
there is, because my other colleague
uh
studies in Tallinn video game
yeah,
design.
okay,
So maybe at
then
this
there might
point
be,
there is
yeah.
something. Yeah. Um.
But if you if the guy is like, actually, okay, I just want to get into it or something, then actually this company in Brno, what is it called? Ooh, his name is Martin. Oh my god, Martin Game. Martin Palu Game Can. Yes, this is the. I'm gonna share. He's basically, well, we have talked about it on his games in also in on this show was it Overstep? Was this the game that he made on Steam? Let me confirm. Overstep on Steam. Yes. So basically,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, I don't know. It's
I
some.
mean, of course, when
It's
you.
not like huge
Mhm.
blockbuster or anything or
Yeah.
something, but
When
yeah,
you.
it's mostly positive from 500 reviews. Has been out for 4 years,
Uh-huh.
and
I feel like if you want to get into
it's a
game
free game.
development, you should be
Yeah.
ready to also move potentially countries,
Yeah,
which
yeah, yeah, yeah.
isn't that big of a problem if you live in the EU, and there are plenty of game developers in like bigger countries.
Yeah. So basically, this guy basically, oh, I don't know how many people does he like have, but I'm sure you can like, oh my god, read their directions. Yeah, game can. I don't know if you're if somebody's interested out there. This is the place where you can like actually do some game development in Estonia right away, as I understand. But yeah, anyway, all right. But yeah, curriculum. I think Taltech has something. I don't know about. I don't know about Tartu though. Anyway,
According to Google, they have about 50 people in employ. So
okay,
that's a sizable studio.
yeah. Anyway. For the first tech news section of the week, the other one is gonna be gaming news mostly, but the first section is gonna be mostly Elon Musk. So
No,
no.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. I was like, when you started apologizing, I was like, okay, what could it be? And I
Yeah.
was like, it surely can't be Elon. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
but
just get Elon out of the way first. Then,
yeah, but Elon made some one of rather big news this week, so it is
oh, look at him mishearing us.
what it is, I suppose. Oh my God, Loads of Film is already in the chat. Good morning, Loads of Film. All right.
Early bird catches the tech news.
Yes, something. All right, let's get into the Elon parade something. I don't know. Extravaganza. So Elon Musk tells advertisers to go fuck themselves. Because
I actually heard about this news.
Yeah. Did you see the video or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So I don't know. We can start with the video, I suppose, because that's kind of funny. I that's why I'm mostly including it.
Go yourself. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, is that go fuck yourself? Is that clear? So basically, musketeers don't need ads. Yeah. So basically, what the old Elon is dealing with right now is like a lot of big companies, like IBM, Apple, Disney. They are all leaving Twitter because basically because of Elon, because he's like a. Oh man, especially this week. Again, this video is just the pure how unhinged one person and how like emotional you can like make some business decisions. Like see he in this 3-minute video he basically like good. Like he actually says, I hope they stop. Don't advertise. So basically like reverse psychology, maybe something. I don't know. But he's sending like the opposite message and then immediately like tells like, by the way, if you leave, then the whole world will see how Twitter failed. And the interviewer is basically sorry.
And is it a threat?
Yeah, basically.
I don't understand.
Like, what are
what
you?
Do they care?
Yeah, they don't care. What are you doing? Jesus. Anyway, he's basically like, yeah, let the people be the judge who killed Twitter or something. The people are gonna say you killed Twitter, Elon. What are you expecting? Like the companies are gonna say Elon killed Twitter. There's no other outcome. What are you doing? Anyway.
Well, yeah, there couldn't be because.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You know?
Yeah, because like, what are you even? If you would be like an advertising company like Disney or like Apple or whatever, and you hear that the one CEO guy like go fuck yourself, and
honestly,
advertisers like, yeah, sure, I will find my other some other social media that I can pour like millions of dollars into, because why would I do that? Why would I like advertise on X or Twitter? I don't know. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm not rooting for Twitter. I would be like Twitter, X, whatever. If it dies, then good. But I just like to watch some trash fire, because that's kind of entertaining, because trash fires are kind of.
It's kind of entertaining in like what's the word I'm looking for? in like a morbid kind of way, you know?
Yeah.
You're not feeling good about it, but it's also kind of, a
Yeah.
guilty pleasure thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
I have been getting into the hobby of, not hobby, but like into a routine, I guess, of, replacing Reddit. So Feedly is my current best replacement for Reddit.
Ooh.
Which is not a perfect replacement because I don't get any exposure to like discourse, I just go through like headlines and whatever snippets of articles they put in it. So it's
Because
not ideal.
yeah, because but realistically, that's all we have time for anyway in our lives because of the
True.
bombardment of like headlines and articles and come on.
True. But once in a while, I would still read some comments on Reddit to see like where the
Yeah.
public sentiment is at. So,
Mm-hmm.
and now I would have to go to like the website if it has comments enabled, and then accept cookies, and then maybe go through a paywall, and all these other things. So right now I'm basically just consuming news as just news, not without any kind of other stuff. And so my Feedly is currently lagging 20 days behind current times. So I'm
Oh.
actually reading old news, but it's actually fun to read old news because you forget that they happened.
Yeah.
And then you read them and remember them, like, oh yeah, that happened. And one of the pieces of news that I read, which was a report or something, I don't remember who, like, where did that info come from, but it was also about Twitter, about X.
Mm-hmm.
That it was like 1 year anniversary since that purchase happened.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that.
Yep.
Which is crazy to think about because it feels very recent.
Yeah.
The actual purchase. And the article was about how Elon spent like how much was it, like
44.
44 billion dollars
Yeah.
to buy it. And a year later, Twitter's valuation was at like $19 billion.
Yeah. I heard 17 somewhere, but yeah.
It could be less.
Yeah.
Again, it's 3 weeks ago.
Again,
that it happened.
after this video, how much is it now? Because
Yeah, honestly.
what?
And like I'm thinking also, if I was in advertising business, like it's a worthwhile thing to consider just pulling from Twitter, even if you don't particularly care about like his outbursts, and if you don't particularly want to engage with the whole like anti-Semitism story.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the ad company and I'm doing ads. But like considering how toxic Twitter has been recently, as just in general.
Yeah.
Like a toxic in terms of it's just like
Yeah.
negative like media attention that it's getting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
For a good reason, but like I honestly feel like it is like worthwhile for advertisers to just consider not like just pulling out. Even if it's not like a matter of principle, but just because like, fuck it, because there are plenty of other places that they can, advertise on and just save themselves some headache.
Yeah. We won't get into the whole anti-Semitism comments here, but yeah, basically oh man, that was like basically the nail in the coffin. After that, I think I also already said basically in two episodes ago anyway what he basically said on Twitter about Jews. And anyway, but yeah, basically after that, Apple, like Disney and all those big IBM and those big advertisers were basically out. Yeah. So yeah, and that's why advertisers don't leave. You can't just go. You must be everywhere, or others come and take your place. But yeah, I don't.
I mean, does it matter?
Yeah, but I don't even see others coming anyway to this trash fire show. Basically, that is Twitter and X. So
it's like it's like in the real world we have ads and like different real estate for ads, and we probably have different companies competing for that, and like who is willing to pay more. But like at this point, Twitter is like the equivalent of like a like
Mm-hmm.
toilet somewhere in like a near the dumpster or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it real prime
Yeah, this
real
is
estate, you know,
yeah,
for
yeah.
for advertising?
Yeah, this is the strip club behind the dumpster fire that is like shady as fuck. That
Anyway, it could be an attractive real estate for certain kinds of
yeah.
products and
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah.
services, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, of course. You can
But if
yeah.
you are advertising some innocuous things, you know, that are just like things, and you know, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure Sam Altman would be absolutely happy to promote the world coin orb thing that scans your eyes on the Twitter or the X that is not creepy and shady or nothing at all. It's not that easy if a web is place where you aren't the others. Oh my god! And you lose if you aren't there.
Yeah, well, of course,
Yeah,
you lose, but what I'm saying
yeah.
is the loss substantial enough for advertisers to go through the headache of, you know, not advertising on Twitter?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
they already
yeah.
have left, like many of them already have left. So you know.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And come on, you can. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. But anyway, just wanted to put this out there basically because that was one of the funniest videos that I saw this week. Like, is that clear? Go F yourself. While the Disney CEO is in the same room, by the way. That was kind of like, whoa, okay. Anyway,
And to remind everyone that this is the man who wants to turn X into the ultimate platform for everything on the internet, right?
Yes, the everything app, the
Everything
X.
happening, which is another whole ball of wax to
Yeah. So I
unravel.
mean, yeah. Oh man.
How many years will Twitter last until it's?
I mean, basically, he's saying in the same video, if this continues, that Twitter is done. So he's actively like recognizing, like, yeah, no,
This is not a problem.
this is like
Like
X is dying because of this, basically. So
yeah,
he's not like.
this is another thing. Like if X shuts down tomorrow, like nothing of value will be lost in the process, you know.
I mean,
And again,
yeah.
the exact same, like advertisers will lose money, of course, and everything. But like for the whole, in the context of social media platforms and
Yeah, but
the costs and benefits of having Twitter and not having Twitter, like
yeah, but all the fan fiction about video game characters that have been written up in years. I'm kidding, of course, but I don't know. Somebody will find their Twitter account very valuable, for sure.
will they? About as valuable as the NFT of the first tweet. How much does it cost now?
I don't know. Yeah, the NFT. That's the. Yeah, that aged. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the Twitter. Well, it's not the first tweet anymore because
The NFT of the first tweet is now worth whole $4.
yeah, but because it's not even named maybe the tweet anymore. Is it then first X or something? I don't know because that doesn't even. Yeah. Anyway, if Musk sorry.
Yeah, no. The value of anything on the internet is like completely ephemeral and made up, you know.
Yeah.
You can't tweet anymore. Well, if anything, this would crank up the price of that NFT then, right? Because it's, not only is it limited edition item, it is no longer possible to tweet whatsoever.
Well, yeah.
So if anything, it would have raised the price for it, but you know, it's still worth $4. And I would like to remind everyone that whoever, I don't remember who it was, whoever bought the thing,
Oh, yeah, I don't
bought
know.
it for like $3 million. So,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Let's because we have some Elon stuff to discuss still, but because yeah, value equals popularity. All right. Yeah. All right. In case you were really eager to have a fridge, to drive a fridge on the road, then now you have all the details if you're planning to buy the fridge on the road, because the Elon held to yesterday technically yeah, the Cybertruck delivery event. There's a lot. Yeah, I don't know if you've never seen the Cybertruck before, then this is what it looks like. The Marquez did a video about finally like actually driving the Cybertruck, and like kind of a impressions video, which is like 40 minutes long. But don't worry, I have the basically the summary of it, and a way shorter version of it. Proceeds to probably talk about the Cybertruck for 30 minutes. But no, I'm doing it shorter. Trust me. Nice, good truck, only straight sheet metal. Yes, technically, yes. Okay, couple of disappointments first, because it was unveiled in 2019, so 4 years ago. And they promised 500 plus mile range and 70,000 US dollars, but now it's like more like 340 mile range and $100,000 because yeah, according to Elon, the EV production went up because yeah, I guess yeah, and the inflation also is a thing, I guess, but that's still a little bit too much, I feel like. But that's the first thing. The other things, okay, so these numbers were the top of the line, the beast truck, as they call it. They have 3 different tiers: the base tier, the all-wheel tier, and the beast truck. So this was the beast truck, the 70 and 100 and 500 plus mile range. But the cheapest one was supposed to be starting at 40,000 US dollars in 2019. But that's now 61,000 technically. I guess Elon wanted to make like a nice joke because it's like 60.9. So 69, nice. 60.9, 190 US dollars, I guess. And yeah, so this went up basically double. Well, not double, like half, like 50% more than the originally like priced version. So yeah, quite a lot. Just for reference, where is it? Where did I? Oh yeah. So for reference, the Rivian R1T, which is one of the direct competitors, which is another electric truck, mostly owned by Amazon, and it's a really good, honestly, a really good truck. To be clear, this is also really good, but it's just more expensive. The Rivian starts at 73,000, which is in some ways better. But the F-150 Lightning, so that's the most popular truck in the world, starts about 50,000 US dollars. So, and that's the biggest oof, because yeah, that's cheap compared to like, but okay, there's some key specs that yeah, and the Hummer EV is like 96, but that's anyway. So pretty expensive for what it is, basically, is because it was, yeah, especially the first price tag that we saw like in 2019, like 40,000 for a truck like this, that would be a steal. But not anymore. Anyway, and it has the highest towing capacity, which is like cool, and it's apparently bulletproof. Well, yeah. So this is here's a video of a guy shooting at it. To be clear, this is it's called a Tommy gun, which is like basically a weak ass gun, as I can tell, because they specifically called out this one specific gun, and I am pretty sure they're doing it because this is like a weaker gun or something. So they're showing it to.
So if you find yourself in a noir,
Yep.
Detective drama.
Yep.
Driving this vehicle.
Exactly.
You'll probably be okay.
Yep. That's what Elon literally says.
So it's a crossover between a noir detective story and like sci-fi.
Yes, exactly. That's the perfect.
I feel like there's potential here.
Yeah,
Elon. Storytelling.
Elon, please describe your perfect customer. So he has to be into noir, and he has to be very rich.
Yeah, and also very enthusiastic about a cutting edge. Auto vehicle technology.
And he absolutely has to love metal, like just pure raw metal. That you can.
So that's the target demographic.
Yeah.
I mean.
Anyway, so basically, Americans like trucks. In a truck world, I think it will sell good in USA, even as already a production that Tesla isn't. F-150 is huge car at a European standards. Yeah, European standards are like a little bit different. You don't have found those rich customers. Yeah. I mean, if it's like really good, like okay, the range is my biggest basically, because Tesla is the one company that basically invented efficient motors for their cars, but they can't even do like over 500 miles. And with a truck this big, what are you doing? Like, this is basically the price is like, a little bit disappointing also for me. I'm not a customer, I'm not buying it, but if I'm like giving my opinion, the range is the biggest downside for me. Like, come on. It's the biggest truck a biggest car that they ever made, and they can't make it even go like far. Anyway, so basically the conclusion about Marquez's video, it's crazy fast at acceleration. They show like a race strip where the Cybertruck is pulling a Porsche 911 while drag racing a Porsche 911. So and they won. So yeah, I guess it's okay. And and there's some kind of a sledge test that you will tow a sled, which is like a standard test. Where is it? God damn it! And it wins all while dragging a sled also, which is over all of the cars that we talked about, the Rivian, the Ford F-150 Lightning, all of them. It tows better, so it has technically more power, I suppose, which is good, but yeah. And it has some kind of a range extender that you can buy for 16,000. Well, basically a big battery that you can put in the trunk of the car. and you can get more range.
Oh,
And
battery pack.
yeah, but like big battery pack. Yeah. I mean, which but okay. Panel gaps still a little bit of a thing. Basically, in Marquez's video, the truck bed is a little bit different. That we saw. We saw this kind of a truck bed, like full metal, sheet metal, all metal. But now the production 4 years later looks more like plasticky. So, And basically,
cut some corners.
yeah, I mean, yeah, they probably had to because of the price is like getting pretty ridiculous of this thing anyway. So it ships with side mirrors, but you can take them completely off if you want to. Because that's you have to have legally side mirrors on your car if it leaves the factory. But the user, if you decide to have no side mirrors, you can absolutely completely take it off if you want to. But so the legal system is like, no, every car has to have side mirrors. But they made it so that you can completely take it off if you want to. That's kind of funny, but all right. Maybe it's covered with plastic. The truck bed, yeah. It's lined with plastic, yeah. So you don't like completely destroy the truck bed.
Yeah.
Anyways, some outlets in the truck bed, I suppose, and was there anything else? Oh, okay. The weirdest part that you have to get used to this with this car is basically, if you roll up the like you can see in the video, there's a small window behind the driver's seat. Like you can look out the behind window, but if you close the cover for the truck bed, basically, then you will lose completely. Yeah, it covers the window. You can't see anything outside of the. So if it's fully closed, like that's the default position as you're driving, you can't look out the back at all. So you're only relying on cameras, basically. So, and Marquez, he shows that also on the dashboard. Yeah, here it is. So basically you have like on the touchscreen, you will have like a window like this, basically, on the, which is kind of, you don't look into the back to look out your back window because you can't, but you have to just look on the screen, basically. That's the biggest thing. And the other biggest thing I feel like from the video itself is the steering, actually. Because this is the first car ever that doesn't, you can't turn the wheel like more than 170 degrees, basically. Where is he showing it? Oh yeah. So basically, God damn it. Wait. Where does? Oh my god! I lost the place where he is showing it. Wait. Was it before? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, here it is. Sorry.
For me, the most interesting thing is how all that shit is aging.
So, so this is the maximum. So he turned it 170 degrees. That's it. That's the wheel turning radius. And it has like basically a new kind of system, steel by wire, it's called, where you don't have to like do this with your wheel all the time, basically, but you just do like, and the car turns way more than you expect, basically. which is another thing to get used to it, basically. Formula One wheel, yeah. So backing cameras, if you have backing, how old that shit is aging. Are they still moving after 30 years? I mean, what car is moving after 30 years? I feel like, I mean, if you take care of it, sure, but if you don't, I mean, I saw like an interesting fact, I think yesterday, where I think the average time for a car on road is like 12 years. I feel like that's pretty accurate. Well, I mean, because it can be in an accident or whatever, or something happens to it, but generally people take care of the cars. But I feel like, yeah, the average is apparently 12 years. So if you are not a Tesla daily user, you are danger at streets. If once you get a Tesla wheel, I don't know. It's, you have to just get used to it. Basically, is the answer. But that has been the answer with every single Tesla car, basically, because they do stuff like this. Basically, it's because the yoke, the wheel where there's no upper grip, that has been in previous Teslas. The new center console where it has all the information is in the center now. That there's nothing in front of you anymore. That has been like you just have to get used to it. That's the Tesla for you. So, and this one, you don't have any back window, and you have to get used to a little bit with the new steering wheel. So yeah. Anyway, every new car has something. So this is not like a new thing. I don't know. Okay. Also, the weirdest part also that I saw here is that one button that was previously reported that needs to be actually like an actual button is the hazard lights button, which you can see up here on the red triangle. But this in the Cybertruck is not a button. It's like a capacitive button that doesn't move, which is kind of weird because I'm pretty sure everybody basically said like, no, in US this is law. You have to have a physical hazards light button. This is the only button that you have to have physical. But now in Cybertruck, no, I guess, I don't know. Maybe it's changing or something. But yeah. Stick shift. Yeah, and the gears, the gear selections are up here, by the way. Yeah, that's also a thing that is like, wow, okay. But Tesla is doing also this thing because it's like predicting where you want to drive, like either reverse or forward. So this is more like optional, basically. But anyway. So basically the bottom line is Marquez likes it, but not for the price. The price is a little bit steep, but it's a good competitor and it looks funny. Basically, that's his conclusion. He really, even though he is buying one, he's commenting on the looks a little bit too much. I feel like he's calling it a fridge on road, and yeah, I don't know. And it is. By the way, the front glass is apparently the biggest front glass in any car ever, which is also like, okay, are you compensating for something, Elon? And especially the windshield wiper is also the biggest of all time. I guess the biggest penis extension.
It does look kind of funny.
Yeah.
Not the most aesthetically pleasing car.
Yeah. It probably has to be really like powerful also when it's like just one and it's a giant one, and when it's like completely frozen in the winter, then it has to be like a powerful motor behind it or something to wipe the stuff clean, I suppose.
What are you talking about? This car is made for people who live in California.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. That's oh, yep.
The moment temperature drops below 0, it just falls apart.
Yeah, that's. You might be onto something, because okay, one other thing that I was also like, oh my god, why? Because the way you open the door is also because, of course, you can't have door handles with a car like this. Where is? Yeah, here it is. So you
call Elon himself, and he manually opens it for you from his computer.
Yes, exactly.
Which one is that? Cybertruck number 326.
Oh, you're in Europe. I can't do anything for you because you didn't get the Starlink satellite in your truck bed or something.
Sorry, maybe in the next software update we'll fix this. But for now, just sit tight. Keep your car in the garage.
Yep, exactly. So, speaking of ice being ice covering your car, basically. So, this is a button on the way you open your car door. So you push this button, and Marquez asked, "What if there's your door and your door button is like completely covered with ice? What happens then?" Tesla apparently said, like, if you manage to press the button, the door will force the ice a little bit harder to open the door, basically. So it has some strong motors. I find that very skeptical, because I don't know if this is covered in ice. Oh, well, first of all, you have to get to the button, which is like, oh, okay. And then when you manage to get to the button, then I don't know. Metal gets cold fast, and this will freeze over. I'm pretty sure you will struggle to open these doors in a cold winter time. So I don't know.
Can't wait for someone to test this.
Yeah, because you can't. Yeah. You are expected to push the button and grab onto basically this ridge here. Here, like this. This is the how you open the door, which is like, man. But only if the door, because there's no other way. Like, people will pry this open with some stuff that they shove into the gap between the doors. I don't know. But then again, maybe the customer.
What you want to do.
Yeah. Maybe the customer for this doesn't care at all how the body of the car looks like, and it adds character to the car or something if it's like dinged up and scratched and stuff. And also, it's a fingerprint magnet that which Marquez points out in the video, because fingerprints all over already on the car, as he's like. Had like, I don't know, half an hour with the car. All right.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, but what you? Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a spotless car.
Well, yeah, but it's on metal. It's way more noticeable. Like, but with color or paint, it's less noticeable. Yeah. But
sure, but and what if when you get dust on your car, you're gonna have a meltdown as well? Like, oh no, I have a dust on my car.
Yeah, well, I mean,
driving for an hour.
Yeah, but maybe you live somewhere where there's no dust or something.
There is no dust. Ooh, wonderful. So you're buying a $60,000 car.
Honestly,
which is called a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
And you have to treat it in the gentlest, the most like careful way. So you don't touch it, you don't go into cold climates.
Yeah.
You don't go into hot climates because it's gonna get hot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
perfect. And preferably, you also don't use it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
yeah.
put it in front of your house,
Yeah, yeah.
but not in the garage, in front of the house, so people will see it,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's it. It's just like a statement piece.
You just
Like a
described every supercar owner basically ever that they just
I'll never understand cars. I feel like.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's all right. Looks dangerous. Looks door engine could go crazy. Sure, there will be court cases about snapped fingers. Normal car you can have handle. You don't touch car panels. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Yes. All right, but that's. I feel like maybe is that it. Did I want to?
40,000-pound sled.
Oh.
And
Oh yeah. Okay. One. Okay, this is the sled video. Yeah, where I was looking for. But where is the? Yeah, here is the dragging the Porsche 911 while beating a Porsche 911. Blah blah. Okay, I wanted to share this one also. Shot on Android. The whole live stream was so weird. Like, this was the actual lighting of the live stream. Like, you couldn't basically even see the guy. Like, what? You're holding like a worldwide event on.
Well,
And
you see, Elon is like a 300 IQ individual,
yeah,
and when you are at that level, you don't really think about such like nonsensical things as lighting.
yeah, lighting.
or-
What? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
because your mind is already so far ahead of what you're actually doing
Mm-hmm.
that like he's just like autopiloting this whole thing, and he's already like conceptualizing Cybertruck version 4. So it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I don't know. I laughed at this
But
tweet.
do you know why
Shot
this
on Android. Nice.
Do you know why this has bad lighting? Because there aren't enough candles, I feel like.
Oh yes, he's streaming later Diablo 4 in this location.
Yeah, all the candles are in his home studio. Yeah.
Mm, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. All right.
It really does, yeah. It does.
Like,
You have to
I'm
think
not.
outside the box to understand the workings of minds of
Yeah.
geniuses.
This is the live stream. I'm not kidding. Like, this.
Yeah.
I'm showing the
wonderful.
live stream. Right. He's literally in the dark, giving like a super important presentation. Like, what?
He's not wearing any pants either right now. It's just like the top half is just
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
I think it looks great. If anything, it's just a very avant-garde way of producing a live stream, I feel.
Yeah, yeah. The next live stream will just have ASMR and just a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It is quite intimate if you think about it. It's very personal, He's really speaking to each individual person who is thinking about buying the Cybertruck.
Yeah, exactly.
As if they were like friends, because they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Because he's also a cyber gamer 420, so
exactly.
So this is he knows his audience. The Cybertruck for the cyber gamer, everything.
Put Cybertruck in the Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Or maybe already is, I don't know.
Yeah.
That just seems like a thing to do. Put Cybertruck everywhere. In all the racing games to advertise. Put Cybertruck in Smash.
Yeah,
just everywhere.
Yeah. So I don't know. All right. So if you want to have a fridge that can stand bullets, then this is the fridge for you, I guess. All right, but let's move on because there's some other stuff also besides Elon. Apple to patent a cock ring. Okay, I'm just making this up. They patent a smart ring, So I'm presuming this goes onto your finger, but who knows?
Or toe.
Or toe, yeah, sure. So this patent was a newly granted patent that it's to put ring on a finger electronic system with a ring device. Thus proposes smart ring. So we don't know what it will exactly do, because this is just a patent for just a ring, and as Apple is, basically Apple always does as vague as possible. So because that way
It's gonna be like AirTag, but for people.
Ooh.
So you wouldn't lose yourself.
Ooh.
You know?
I like that. AirTag, but for people, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here, honey, would you like to be tracked by me?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds terrifying.
Yeah. No, I mean, but you, of course, you say like, "Will you marry me?" But the other thing is, yeah.
Would you like me to know exactly where you are at any point at any point in your life at any
Yeah.
time of day?
Well, you say that, but me and Melissa do that actually. Like we are both on the Find My network, and honestly,
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you have your phone, then I guess yeah.
yeah.
At what points do you not have your phone with you?
And honestly, it's very useful because of it's like, oh, he or she is doing probably that. Okay, I see. No need to call anymore. Okay.
Can we get this as a earring?
Yeah, sure, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
what's to stop you from hanging this from your ear, basically?
Or just put it on a chain and do like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
necklace?
Like the hot new trend is also to you get like a big necklace thing and put a ring on it. That's so many people do that also. Like, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. Basically, there's no details yet because, of course, there aren't, because it's Apple. Everything has to be secret. But this exists, and this will come at some point. A ring. So Apple
cannot wait for the limited edition Swarovski.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Edition that costs 10 times the price that it. No, Swarovski isn't that expensive.
Yeah.
Something more. Tiffany. Let's go with Tiffany.
Yeah.
Tiffany edition.
Yeah. And you can engrave it maybe, probably.
Yeah. Definitely.
You can.
Look at us generating ideas. You're welcome, Apple.
Yeah.
Free ideas.
I can't wait to engrave. Like, this ring was like 3,500 euros or something to into the ring.
At least.
Yeah, at least. Also,
and that's just for the box.
Yeah. I will engrave that into my ring. All right, let's move over to PSA. There has been a newly discovered Bluetooth security flaw. And
wonderful.
Basically, Bluetooth 4.2 is kind of very bad right now. So, and I looked up which iPhone was Bluetooth 5.4, 4.2. Sorry. So basically, the iPhone 6 had 4.2 and was the latest iPhone to have it. So yeah, if you're airdropping with your iPhone 6 in some public places, please don't, because you might get some attacks. So impact all devices with Bluetooth 4.2. Apple AirDrop feature is also vulnerable for this, the file transfer between devices. PCs, smartphones, tablets, laptops, everything basically. So yeah, basically everything. I don't know. Yeah, just careful when airdropping stuff, I suppose. And yeah, that's about it. We'll see how it goes. But
Oh,
yeah, sorry.
I think my iPad has a 4.2 Bluetooth. No.
Oh really?
Is it?
Ooh, are there iPads on here? Maybe. Okay.
Seems weird because it's quite a bit newer, but I don't know. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
you don't get new Bluetooth every year.
Yeah.
Bluetooth, if you will.
Blue teeth. Yeah. All right. But there's one other spicy meet the ball going on right now because the Google versus Epic trial is ongoing, and some juice has been dropped because Google admits Spotify pays no Play Store fees because of the secret deal. Oh no. So this was, yeah. Basically, this was a very secret behind closed doors deal that, Spotify was like, Google, can we make a very secret deal? So basically, they only pay 4% when Google processes the payments. So 4% is just the payment processing fee. But if Spotify processes it, then it's completely free. But then, as I understand, they do both. That Google processes the transaction fees, but sometimes they do their own. But yeah, no other fees. And meanwhile, Google, for the past 2 years, Google fee has been down from the 30% that they used to took to 15 because, yeah, the whole antitrust and the whole thing has been going on. So 15 is the typical cut. But Netflix also had a 10% fee on the Play Store for quite some time now. Oh, my Google Assistant activated. But yeah, so basically this news is like pretty bad for other app makers that are on the Play Store because all of them are, if they're like big enough, they're basically going to Google like, hey, I heard you got some really good deals that you didn't mention before. How about those 0% that you're giving out to some Spotify's? I don't know. That sounds
pretty juicy.
That's pretty, yeah. So, man, and I'm pretty sure Netflix is looking at this 0% like, ooh, we want some of that, because Netflix is already like, you can't sign up on the Netflix app on the Android phone because Netflix is like, yeah, I don't know, it doesn't function, and we can't tell you why. Maybe you can figure it out. And then you have to go to netflix.com on your computer and pay the thing, and then go back to the app, and then it suddenly works. Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Yeah. Netflix is very notorious about like, yeah. I don't know, it doesn't work. Maybe you can figure it out.
Oh no, it doesn't work. Oops.
Yeah.
Something went wrong.
So that's how the apps pretty much, and Spotify is basically the same. You just have to you have to figure it out. You go to spotify.com, pay the fee there, and then yeah. But I think, or maybe they have reversed it somehow because some of the 4% Google process it. Anyway. Anyhow, this has been going on. But also in US, the TekTok. Okay, US judge blocks Montana from banning TikTok US use in the state. So Montana was the first state of US to effectively like say like, yep, we will ban TikTok now from January 1st of next year. But a judge like just said like, no, you can't really do that because First Amendment rights, free speech, and yeah, and it's not even like one law as I've TikTok users in Montana also filed suit to block the ban approved by the state legislature, which cited concerns about the personal data of Montana users and potential Chinese spying. Yeah, so this was the reason. But where is the saying that the ban violates the Constitution in more ways than one and oversteps the state power. So US kind of the states have their own laws, I guess, but also not, I suppose, because they overstep the state laws, the state power. Well,
and they're like federal laws.
Yeah, federal. Yeah. I guess, but
Constitution is a federal law.
But they're just now finding this out. I don't know.
Yeah.
They wanted to ban, and it was ongoing.
Well, that's why you have judges. They are the ones who are supposed to interpret the law.
Yeah.
The lawyer's job is to just file a case and collect the paycheck.
Yeah, and the judge is the first person to actually read the law. Like, oh, you can't really do that. Okay, I see. And the lawyers are like, wait, where did you read that? I don't have those books.
I haven't gotten to that point yet in the Constitution.
Yeah, exactly. I guess TikTok is gonna be a thing still in Montana then, or something.
And by extension also in the rest of the United States as well.
Yeah, pretty much, which is like, I guess that's I guess we have to try harder to that TekTok will outlive TikTok at some point in the future.
It will. People will forget eventually about TikTok. The next big thing will come about, and you know how it goes.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Remember...
I didn't include this, but fun fact, there's a VR headset coming from, ByteDance, which is the TikTok company. ByteDance VR Pico something.
Now you can watch TikToks in VR.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is I haven't looked up what is it exactly, but everybody's getting into the VR. Anyway, doesn't matter. But let's move over to London. London to New York. Yes.
Before we get into the next story, I think I'm gonna have to step out of the stream for a second. All the coffees of the day are getting themselves known. I'll be right back.
The coffees? Oh, okay. All right. Let's do the... Oh, what is this? Go away. Jesus. London to New York. Flight fueled by cooking oil to cross the Atlantic for the first time. So, I don't know. Some European news a little bit. Virgin Atlantic. Well, the Richard Branson company. Cooking oil, I don't know if this is like a accurate description, because I looked up what a SAF is, a sustainable aviation fuel. It's typically referred to biological resources. Yes, can be made from cooking oil a little bit. Life cycle emissions compared to fossil fuels up to 80% in some cases. So basically it reduces the CO2 footprint by up to 80%, which is like actually huge. And 100% SAF powered flight. So we can cutting the life cycle emissions by, well, this says 70, but yeah, another win for the nature. Yeah, previously they have up to 50% alternative, 50% mix of the alternative fuel, but somebody had to go full 100, and it was Virgin Atlantic. So yeah, very nice. Reducing the footprint. Very good. Very good. I just hope it will, because this, yeah, there has been a push for biofuel in the past, and it has ruined some motors, and that's why we kind of, Estonia had some like a little bit of a problem with some gardening gear, as I understand previously, that people were putting some biofuel into their lawnmowers and stuff, and they were like not happy about it. So yeah. Anyway, 100% sustainable jet fuel from London to New York, and yeah, just a good news story for the week. But I'm glad that you're back, because the next story. Oh, okay. This is the most. If you want to be outraged about something this week, this is the thing. Although if you don't use a camera, then But if you're a photographer, then Jesus Christ. Sony releases a firmware for $150 so that you can have grid lines on your display. Okay, yeah. So basically, grid lines are these like lines on the display where you can like, where you can like have the people perfectly like centered or something.
Yeah.
$150 for a firmware upgrade.
Isn't it like the basic functionality of cameras?
Yeah. Basically. But everyone in the photography industry is basically like flipping out, like, oh my god, is this where this is the microtransactions of the photo industry, basically.
Yeah, it really is, yeah.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like baked into the camera for my $3,000 camera that I have to like pay now extra for the software. Oh my god. Just don't buy it. Yeah, just don't buy it. But where does it?
I mean, yeah.
But if Sony goes down this path, then it only gets worse.
Who's next? Canon?
Yeah.
Other companies?
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be weird. Oh, you want to open up the display on the camera? How about €5? Because you have a perfectly good viewfinder on your camera. Why would you want to open up the?
Yeah, exactly. This is just microtransactioning stuff.
Oh god.
Things that should not be software locked are just software locked. Because reasons.
So, and Sony. Yeah. And Sony, it's silly, but it can prove quite useful in the production setting. Like, this is Sony talking. Sony mentions also, like, you can use it in an amusement park, school photos, and is it not here? Where was the? Did they mention all the places? They mentioned all the places where you can take pictures, basically, which are also kind of weird.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Because when you're selling professional equipment to professionals,
yes,
you need to like refresh their memory on
exactly.
Where they can do their jobs.
Yep.
They do.
Yep. So they're basically like sure, it's not for pro users. It's consumer model for sure. I mean, isn't like any photographer is basically like a professional in terms of like maybe making money on the side with a camera.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Yeah,
And if you are a hobbyist buying a $3,000 camera, then I mean, what's the difference?
yeah, I mean, even people are making even money with their iPhone cameras, basically making photos and videos. Like, if you're at this point when you're buying like a camera, then you're basically making money with it. I feel like, I don't know. Okay, maybe this is
but
like.
I mean, what is a professional? If you are doing something and you get paid for it, I mean,
Yeah,
you're
yeah, that.
basically a professional.
Yeah,
You
okay.
can be a bad professional, but or like
Yeah.
an inexperienced professional, but I mean,
Yeah.
paid for your work.
That's what I define as a professional. Yeah, I know. The MacBook Pro is a professional computer.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, it's not about like products, but I mean, like in terms of like what we call.
Yeah.
People,
I call people professionals when they make money, basically, with it. So but yeah, to each their own. People.
Then you get into like experiences, educations, some additional competences that you may or may not have, but like of course, every person is different in terms of what they can and cannot do, but
Yes.
If you can buy yourself, if you have no background in terms of like education in photography, but you get yourself a camera and you do some work and people pay you money for it, then I mean.
Oh yes. Oh, so here it is. For example, you can take pictures at staff at schools, photo studios, theme parks, cruise ships, malls.
I wish they went further and just listed all the places.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Malls? You want to... Yeah, like what? This is directly from Sony. This is like...
Yeah.
You can take pictures in malls.
In malls.
In bathrooms.
Kindergartens. Universities. Colleges. Boarding schools.
Grocery stores. Yep. You can in parking lots.
IKEA, parking theaters, cinemas.
Yeah.
Outdoor cinemas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. This is this is the teenager who is needs to write an essay, but the minimum word count is like 200.
Yeah. You have to elaborate. Yeah, you have to fill in the gaps. Because you cannot rely on people spending this much money on your product to know what they're gonna do with it.
Exactly.
Because I mean,
they have no clue.
How could you? And what's the model of this camera? Is it a specific camera model, or is it like like a firmware update that you can download on multiple cameras?
This is the first one that
this is Omega, yeah.
This is the Alpha 7 IV. The new camera is Alpha 7 IV. So yeah, people can't possibly know what to do with this kind of a camera if they spend.
So a mere 2,200 euro camera.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, 2,000 euros. Yeah. Yes. All right. Let's move on. Does Sony camera have a license to make a picture at Maxima? Yeah.
No, that's separate.
That's
Since they have to pay licensing fees to Maxima, so for every patented or copyrighted or trademarked property that you take pictures of, you have to pay separately.
Yeah. And you have to email Sony that, by the way, I'm taking pictures.
Every time. Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's start out with the gaming news a little bit. Netflix is getting the biggest games yet with GTA 3, 4, and 5. Well, GTA.
No. It's
well,
probably the older games, the remaster.
well, okay. Vice City and San Andreas, are these technically 4 and 5?
No.
No. Okay.
These are all like semi-sequels to 3.
Oh, okay. I got my okay. Thank you for correcting me because I somehow I'm not that much into the GTA universe, but I somehow I was because everybody's talking about GTA 6 because that's why I was like, okay, then Vice City is 4 and San Andreas is 5. Okay. Okay, I get because and the previous ones were 1, 2, and 3. So okay, I guess no.
Don't try to apply logic to
Okay,
video games.
okay.
How dare you?
Yeah. So GTA 3, GTA Vice
3?
City.
Yeah, it's a GTA 3, 3.1, and 3.2. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they are different games, but they are all built in the same like foundation.
Yeah. So, but yeah, they're coming to Netflix.
Sure.
Okay, so to be clear, this is US as far as I can tell. Android via the Netflix mobile app on the December 14th. So 2 weeks basically. But yeah, this is where the industry is going. Netflix is becoming a game company now. Sure, I suppose.
But why?
But
if you play video games through your Netflix subscription, leave us a comment and tell us about your experience.
Okay, so
and
it's
why that is a thing that you do.
co-op only model. Co-op only model for the camera. Yeah, very good. All right, but let's get a little bit spicier because Cult of the Lamb said that they make the sex update when the meme when they get 300,000 followers on Twitter. So, what? First of all, we will add sex to the game if we hit 300,000 followers by the end of the year. And why Cult of the Lamb, the game, needs sex is anybody's guess, but I'm pretty sure you can guess what comes next. Oof, it took only 2 hours, and looks like we're adding sex to the Cult of the Lamb. Let's aim for the very beginning of 2024. So yeah.
Hey.
Have you played? Oh,
I have.
You have?
I finished this game, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
it's wonderful. Well, now I guess I'll have a reason to replay it and see what it's about.
Yeah. Ja, Duhi. Yeah.
So it's a
Did
town management.
Yeah. Did you
game
feel
with,
the lack of some sexual activity in the game?
I mean, honestly, I just feel like all games need.
Oh, okay.
sex-related
Yeah.
features. Because we are in the age when we are going for realism.
Oh, I see.
In games, and that would just make it all the more immersive, So,
I
mean, if Sims has it, if Cyberpunk has it, if Baldur's Gate 3 has it, then I don't see why Cult of the Lamb wouldn't. It just seems logical and.
Of course. So yeah, Super Mario. Oh no, I'm afraid to click on this link.
Super Mario. I mean, when you,
no.
what do you think happens? I mean, if you think about it, sex already exists in all games by definition. Just like implicitly. What do you think happens when Bowser kidnaps Peach at the beginning of every game? What do you think they do all this time while Mario is on his way?
Okay, I saw. I'm seeing a naked Mario on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Mauro.
Mauro.
Super Mario. That's it.
Mauro. The
Yeah,
Estonian
yeah,
version of Mario.
yeah, exactly. So, where is it?
So that's happening. I hope it's gonna be a free update. Then I'll definitely check it out. I'll need to put a pin on that because I had no idea that this was a thing that happened.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Well, and apparently all the people are going absolutely nuts over it also because
I guess I don't know why is it a meme. I guess because like it is a common thing to people ask on Steam forums, about like, oh, does this game have this? Does this game have nudity? Blah blah blah. Maybe that's why. So they're like,
yeah,
fuck it.
that's on sale at AliExpress. Oh God, from 2019. All right, but yeah, so the programmers are ready, I suppose. Also, hey, quick question: can you add sex to the game before the updates release begin? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I might have to check out this game now. I don't know. All right.
I
Speaking of,
mean,
yes.
you already have like, this game already has like sacrificing people to eldritch
Yeah,
beings.
yeah.
It
Because
has cannibalism. It has
cults, as I understand.
cults. It has what's the thing? I don't remember the name when you like eat shit, and that's your thing.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I don't know the name for it.
so I feel like it's just up
Yeah,
for course.
that's yeah. If you're already there, then I guess that's already like a no-brainer.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's a very tame thing to add.
Mm-hmm.
You can murder your villagers in their sleep, chop up their bodies, and feed them to your other town members.
Okay, then it's
Yeah.
more on brand. I feel like then. Yeah. Okay. Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, but okay. Speaking of maybe sexy video games, Cyberpunk has a surprise 2.0 2.1 patch post Phantom Liberty. So
Okay.
they previously said actually that yeah, there will be no patches anymore, but surprise, December 5th is the same day the patch releases, introducing new and hotly anticipated gameplay elements. Fire emoji. I don't know what that means, but I guess now you can maybe have a secret sex ending with Idris Elba or something. I don't know.
You better. No, now you can take a shower in the game without wearing underwear.
Okay. What was there underwear when you can?
Yeah, I think you take or is it that you take shower fully clothed? I don't remember. It was one or the other.
I can't remember also. Oh, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on December 5th, in like 4 days, we can find out what the not new and hotly anticipated gameplay elements are.
I guess we'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe
On the same topic, I have been getting back into Baldur's Gate 3 just today.
Ooh. Yeah, we
And
can.
I could swear that there's more choices for genitalia in the game.
Oh yeah. I even saw that. Baldur's Gate
No, I'm not making this up.
Yeah. They had some updates also that I saw. I'm pretty sure. Baldur's Gate update. Yeah. 20 hours ago, the Baldur's Gate 3 patch introduces a new epilogue, lets you wear slutty crab armor. Slutty crab armor. Oh.
Can't wait on the armor, but I did see the epilogue, and my understanding is that the game is finally complete. So I decided to try to get. Oh, we can talk about it later.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, and the final choose first trap news of the week is yes, Zelda fans, you were meant to find the Tears of the Kingdom's Ganondorf irresistibly sexy, because that's what Nintendo intended. Because they have officially said, like, yeah, that was officially, yeah. Hidemaru Fujibayashi confirmed, yes, he is meant to be sexy. The designers didn't simply make him look violent, they managed to fulfill my wish of making him look overwhelmingly evil while also being handsome enough that both men and women would fall for him. So
Wow, like he said that.
he said
Kind
that,
of-
yes.
That's kind of interesting.
Okay.
For Japanese game developer. But yeah, I mean, he's very like sort of kind of vaguely homoerotically coded.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So hotter than Gerudo Desert or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. We finally got the confirmation.
Well, they know their audience,
Yeah.
I mean, all video game characters need to be hot by definition, by default. This
So-
is like the starting point,
Yeah. So whatever you're thinking about how horny or thirsty the internet is, it's way more thirsty and way more horny, basically. That is my takeaway.
Basically, yeah.
All right, and that's it about the news of the
Just
week.
wait until the next Zelda games is announced. They're gonna like escalate with every future sequel to the series. Yeah, Ganondorf is gonna become even more and more.
Yeah. So it is time for the memes, and I don't know. Basically, yeah, I don't know. There's some kind of a European type of memes this week. Everywhere in the world. I'm not a racist, but Eastern Europe, I'm a racist, and that's, I don't know. This a little bit hit home because oh man. And also, okay, if I ever become president, after the revolution, they went door to door with a card. On it were their letters. Read it out loud. GIF. For some, that was all. The rest of us, we died with our honor. Yep. GIF stands for graphic interchange format. When graphics is pronounced graphics, then I will pronounce GIF with a J. Yes, that's how
So that's kind of cute.
That's how I feel about GIF versus GIF. GIF versus GIF, I mean. Yeah, anyway. It's pronounced GIF. All right. Music this week. This today is the 1st of December, and
Yes, yeah.
only one band, US Girls, is releasing exactly today music. What? Lloyd Banks made some music. Oh my god! I was like 15 when I listened to the Lloyd Banks on Fire was my jam back in those days. Also, I guess Taylor Swift releasing some music. I don't know.
Sure. When isn't she releasing new
Yeah. Yeah. Is there anyone? James Blunt. Okay, nice. Was there any? Duran. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where are these old people? But yeah. Oh, actually, I probably have to do. Oh, wow. November 2nd, because there won't be a show for quite some time. And Darude. Jesus Christ. Are we getting the Sandstorm Part 2? Gregory Porter.
better.
Oh my god! I need to check out Gregory Porter. It has been a while, and I need to check out. Nothing else. All right. Oh, damn it! I closed it. Has been I've been listening to actually a lot of classical music this week. Philip Glass has been my type of. Oh, what? Oh, this is what Melissa is listening downstairs. Yeah, Philip Glass, some classical piano music. This has been going strong for the past week for me. Yeah, and anything else? No, not really. All right, let's go over to some TV shows, some music, some TV shows and movies. I wanted to say. Did you watch anything this week by chance?
Just that I finished Hunter x Hunter.
Nice.
Yeah, it happened. I finished it.
Yeah, 9.0 on IMDb.
I am slightly surprised by this rating.
Yeah.
A little bit. Because overall, I agree that it's like very good. Like there are some points that I thought were like very weirdly addressed, and some of them I didn't particularly like, such as the main conceit of like the main character looking for his father, and this being like the entire driving force of the show. And yeah, I don't know, the way that it resolved at the end, I didn't find particularly satisfying. But overall, it was very entertaining to watch, and it was really good. And I guess also the fact that it has no filler helps, because it's like,
yeah.
although I do feel like in the last like big juicy story arc, they kind of went a little bit too long with like the resolution. Like at some point, I was sort of like, yes, okay, I get it. Yes, let's get to the point where we're getting somewhere.
Okay. Yeah.
But my main problem with the anime is that it's not finished. So many plot lines are not left unfinished. So many characters' plot lines are left unfinished.
Oh.
And since the anime like stopped airing in 2014, I think, then there is no reason to believe that it will ever be continued. And
Is it like not on a cliffhanger, but is it more like what's the?
I mean, by and large, I suppose that the main sort of arc ends. I would say, perhaps.
Okay.
But yeah, the problem is that like so many characters' storylines are completely dropped. Which I suppose at some point in the time, there was a plan for manga to continue. But then I guess something happened and it never ended up continuing. I read on the internet that there is like another arc of the manga is written, and then another one is like currently continuing.
Okay.
But I mean, considering that there's been such a huge gap, now at this point, almost 10 years since this show ended.
Yeah.
I guess there's no reason to expect any continuation. Because my impression, also, the like, anime-related websites written that the anime is finished, which wasn't just my, expectation that it was going to be finished, but the way it's finished is not like ideal. I was kind of a little bit sad that some of the characters didn't really get a resolution.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
overall, it is very good. Yeah, like as far as these like action, teenage-oriented animes go, I think it's very good. It's very good. I feel like people should watch it if they are into that kind of style of animation. But something to keep in mind that yes, it's not gonna neatly and satisfyingly end when it ends.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Not really. I started. So we're leaving Netflix for the month, and I have 7 days left. and I think I have enough time to watch a new anime or animation. I guess it's not really anime, but it is sort of animation that came out this year on Netflix called Blue Eyed Samurai.
Oh, I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, it received like super positive reviews, and it's
Mini TV series. This
yeah, I
one.
think it's just a limited series. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one. That's
Okay.
the one.
George.
So.
George. Okay. Yeah.
hmm So it's about I'm not exactly sure. I only watched one episode, but it's about a mixed race person who is like whose parents were killed, perhaps, or something like that, or at least one of them, or their mom was like Japanese, and their biological dad was some kind of like human trafficking brothel owner or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
who basically like I don't know, banged their mom and like abandoned them or something, and basically they're now on revenge quest to like
Okay.
murder all the people who, you know,
Yeah.
own
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Okay.
It is
Okay.
interesting. It's like a 17th century Japan at the time where Japan was very like isolated from the rest of the world,
Mm-hmm.
and the main character is very like shunned by the people because they have the unpure Western blood in them, and so they have to conceal their eyes and stuff. So yeah, and they were like bullied as a child, and like there's so much stuff happening. But I
Mm-hmm.
am just like one episode in, so I don't really know the deets. But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
very interesting animation style.
All right. And yeah.
That's about it.
Lots
What
of
about
it.
you?
Nothing really, because yeah, taking a break, I guess. Oh wait, no. Okay, technically. Oh, technically, we watched a movie. Just as a nostalgia trip, basically, because I have seen this movie many times. 51st Dates. This is like a cheesy 2004 movie, basically, that
Oh
I.
my god, I've seen this movie. Yeah. Is
Yeah?
it the Adam Sandler movie?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not terrible.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't say.
it has it has some funny moments, but there it definitely shows a little bit of its age these
I suppose, yeah.
days, because there's some, yeah, I don't know.
It does everything.
But it's the idea I love. Pretty the 51st Dates. The idea, yeah. The girl loses her short-term memory, and he does like every day a new date technically with her, which is like
Mm-hmm.
I really like the idea, but everything else falls a little bit apart these days. I feel like.
Is it time for a remake? A 2024 update to the concept?
Yeah, but with a Man in Black memory eraser or something that you
Mhm.
then you will, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I completely forgot that I technically watched this movie this week, but nothing else. I guess Lord's Film is watching The Nanny or something this week, probably. But let's move over to games, because the game deal of the week is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is usually for 15 US dollars. Oh no, 30. Oh, okay. Have you played
You can get it
Assassin's
from Ubisoft.
Have you played Assassin's Creed at all?
Yeah, here and there. I haven't played Syndicate.
Battle City, nice.
I think I am kind of mentally over Ubisoft games.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, they just
And
became so samey that like I don't particularly have any interest.
also,
But I think Syndicate is like, hypothetically speaking, like one of the good ones.
Could be, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Mm,
But
big game.
what have you been playing this week?
What have I been playing this week? I'm still not done with Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
I have 3 chapters left, so I'll be done by next week definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, um, but it does feel like I'm getting closer to like the end. Well, I mean, I know for a fact that I'm getting closer to the end.
Yeah, yeah.
But it also feels like I'm getting closer to the end because it does the exact same thing that the Space remake does, where it decides that in the end of the game we really want to crank up the action.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We really need to send like dozens of monsters at you.
Yeah.
And I still am not convinced that that's what I want or need from my
Mm-hmm.
horror games. Even though I already talked about how the game is a lot less horror and a lot more action,
Mm-hmm.
and it kind of plays into this like horror comedy kind of vibe, which I loved, and I still do. But yeah, like I still am not convinced that I need this many zombies thrown at me. Because at the end of the day, I still have like 3 chapters to go through, and like if this is the pace that we are gonna move at for the rest of the game, then I can imagine my impression of the game getting a bit soured by the end of it. But we'll see. So far, this was just like the one chapter in the new area that was kind of like a lot, just a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What else?
Okay.
I today was the first day that I tried to get back into Baldur's Gate 3. I think I'm gonna try. This is gonna be my last horror game for now. The season is ending, and I think I'm ready to move on to other games. So Resident Evil 4 Remake will be the last one. And I really want to make Baldur's Gate 3 my main project for the foreseeable future.
Nice.
Because it is gonna be the project. It's gonna be like playing through Zelda or something, or like Tears of the Kingdom or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honestly,
So
at this point, I'm also because there's so many people like this has been on the top of the charts. So many people are absolutely like, this is the game, no microtransactions, and everything is just like so good. And I'm like, oh, should I try this? Should I? Honestly, I'm so afraid of the time commitment that I probably have to. Because this,
it would be a time commitment because it's a long game, but also because you need to like learn it.
yeah, exactly.
And,
Yeah. This is
so
this is maybe even a bigger project than Tears of the Kingdom. I feel like maybe.
but it is very good, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, again, since it's gonna become my main project, I guess.
And
we'll
you're
see.
now playing it? Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How what do you think? How many months will it take?
Oh my God, how many months?
For you,
Well,
for
considering
you.
that I also am the person who can get sidetracked, and I'm gonna do my best not to get sidetracked.
Mm-hmm.
But in order for that to not be the case, I will need to play something, in between Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah,
So considering how huge the game is, and I would describe myself as a slow player, it would probably take me at least December. Probably at least it will take me like until the end of winter.
Okay.
I would
3 months.
estimate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a speedy, estimate.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah,
it can
yeah.
only go, it's pretty much impossible for me to finish it earlier, but it's quite likely that it will go beyond February.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, I have even no idea what to expect because I know that the game is massive and I just barely scratched the surface, but that's about it.
Yeah,
But from what I've played, it's been really good. But it is a very, very different game from what you have played before.
Oh.
So you would need to learn like a different You would need a different mindset, and you would need to do some like actual learning
Mm-hmm.
to play it.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
from what I've heard, it would be worth it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been hearing also basically, that this is just worth it, even though it's like a massive time sink and need to learn
As
some
was
stuff.
Zelda, you know? I mean, you played through 2 Zelda games, so you should think that this will take less than 2 Zelda games. So there you go.
But oh my
So
god,
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, another new project, a new arc in my gaming journey,
Yes.
caused by my conceptual interest and openness to multiplayer,
Okay.
mixed with my complete and utter disdain for playing, engaging with other people playing in multiplayer. You know what I mean? Especially when
Okay.
it
Yeah.
comes to specifically like random people on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And since it's such an integral part of so many multiplayer games nowadays,
Mm-hmm.
kind of completely like resign myself to the idea that that's just not for me anymore, you know, and I just like need to just play single player games.
Mm-hmm.
So what I have been doing or attempting to do
Yeah.
is to play Street Fighter 6.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was on sale for Black Friday, and I was like, okay, let's do it because I have very little amount of background in fighting games. And
Mm-hmm.
I, you know, whenever I would play fighting games, I would just, I don't know, mash buttons and
Mm-hmm.
hope for the best. So this time around, I kind of am trying to learn the language of fighting games, and it's going on okay.
Okay.
I would say. I can feel myself getting better, but I can also I have been only playing like training levels, like tutorials and story mode,
Mm-hmm.
so I have no idea where I'm at in terms of actual like
Yeah.
skill level.
Skill level. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can feel myself getting better, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there is so much to learn, and it really is like learning a new language because just all the different systems and all the different characters, like the way they move, the way they interact with each other, it's all like different.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can definitely feel that Street Fighter has a lot of like meat on its bones. You know, it's a series that has existed for such a long time.
Yeah. 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 This is one
And
of
has
the.
evolved so much that like at this point it's like a real deal, you know.
Yeah. 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 Oh,
Um,
Lotus Film is asking you a question.
have I played Battle City? No, I actually have very limited exposure to tanks. Of course, I've played.
Yeah, but Battle City is. Do you know the old school NES game basically? Battle City.
Mhm.
This thing. Yeah, yeah, this thing.
I mean, have I experienced it? Have I held the controller and played it for like 5 minutes? Yes.
Okay.
Have
Yeah.
I actually like gotten into it and played it for an extended period of time? No.
Okay.
I mean, NES is kind of a bit too old for me, but I mean, the only game that I played to completion from NES era is Super Mario Brothers 1, which I also
Nice.
brought up
Yeah,
briefly
yeah.
recently.
50 hours is minimum.
But
Yes.
to this extent, no. I do want to. I don't know if it's gonna be a resolution for this year or maybe in a couple years, but I do want to. I do want to get into more retro games.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
But again, it has to be. It has to because they, you know, they are like simpler games than modern ones, and you know, I kind of get over simple games fast.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there is like complexity and everything, but you know, it's when you like
Mm-hmm.
you know, like Mario, you were only like running and jumping, and that's basically how you play
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
older Mario games. And I do kind of get bored of them fast. But of course, you know, older games are also um,
Uh,
shorter,
I
which
mean,
helps.
yeah, I have to be clear, I have played this game also a lot, like weeks and weeks basically when I was little, and yes, can confirm this is this gets harder as it goes on, but it's
But by simple, I
What-
don't mean easy.
yeah, exactly. That
Simple in terms of like
Yes.
what you do.
yes,
you know.
exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Also, simple doesn't necessarily mean easy. It's
Yeah.
two different things basically. But yeah, simple. I completely understand what you meant. Yeah, because yeah, you move and you shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay,
Which
and
again,
you and you,
can-
collect, and you collect also, and you defend. But that's about it. Like, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. That was the time when games were purposely designed in a way that was frustrating and unfair to get people to replay them and to extend artificially, the duration that you would spend playing the game.
yeah, yeah.
And I do want to play some of those older games, such as, like, for example, Adventure Island,
Mm-hmm.
or like Ninja Gaiden, or like Metroid or something. But again, these games need to be experienced for me personally in between playing something like, maybe bigger and like more modern that I'm like more
Mhm.
mentally engaging with.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to play too many games at once.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
right now
ex-
I'm like playing Resident Evil 4, finishing, and like, let's say Baldur's Gate 3 will be my big project for the future, and
you-
Street Fighter will just be my,
yeah.
I don't know, play a couple games per day.
You don't want to play a lot of games. I had like a basically an overwhelming like, oh my god, what should I play when Tears of the Kingdom was like, I don't know, 75% done, and
Mhm.
or 50% done or something, and Phantom Liberty Cyberpunk came out. I was like, oh my god, I can't 2 games, what. I was my mind just was like,
Yeah.
what should I cannot, and but you're juggling with like, I don't know, 4 games at times or something. Yeah.
It's very hard for me to focus on one. I think I may actually have ADHD. I will need to get diagnosed because like I find it very hard to focus on
Ugh.
some like one specific thing.
Don't
And
we
it's just
don't we all basically at this point, because
just yeah.
the smartphone world, right?
Yeah. It's just overstimulation. I find that I have to be like overstimulated, like mentally. I mean, speaking in terms of like sensory stimulation, like all the time.
Yeah.
It's even rare for me to like be playing something and that being the only thing I'm doing, because like a lot of the times I will find myself like playing something and then like half paying attention to some YouTube video or something,
Yeah.
and it's not great because I am missing like stuff that's happening in the game, especially if it's something that is like, narrative driven or something. If it's like Street Fighter, it's okay because it's more like
Yeah.
Reactions and like instinct, like
Mhm.
muscle memory more than like mental
That's-
engagement.
That's actually, yeah, that's why I really like Unreal Tournament 2004 has been pretty sure my most played game of, well, yeah, on a PC, because this was I'm gonna do like a 15-minute like run of Unreal Tournament, like shoot a couple of bad guys really quick, and then after 15 minutes I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can pop out immediately. It doesn't just takes like 15 minutes, that's it. Oh, super quick, dirty, and like it's all reflex based, so I don't know, I don't even think about it basically, so it's like,
Yep.
that's yeah, man, probably 10 years on and off, of course, but 10 years.
It's nice to have some kind of comfort food game.
Yeah, basically comfort food game or something. Yeah.
I wouldn't even be able to tell you
Yeah.
what would be my comfort food game.
Really? Okay.
I guess it's different at different times because like if I get into Diablo, like that can be my like shut the brain and just play the game.
Okay.
Or something like Monster Hunter was also like for a while something that I played after work. Because you would think that after work, because and these are also games that are more, mechanically intensive and not like specifically mentally.
Yeah.
And you would think that after work, yeah, I would be more interested in maybe some like light storytelling, but actually no.
Yeah.
Like it's very hard to focus on like plots and character developments
Mm-hmm.
after work.
Yeah.
So something like Street Fighter works nicely because I just like, okay, just do a couple fights and I'm done.
Need for Speed Porsche was a good
The
game.
racing games, I guess, for people
Yeah.
who are into racing games could be that. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
can see that.
Fun fact, my go-to fighting game is actually Tekken. As well, not
Tekken is
anymore.
even more difficult.
Yeah, well, I played it on PlayStation 2
Tekken 5, probably.
or
That was the shit. Yeah, I played a lot of Tekken 5 as well.
I think Tekken 3 was even the bigger the last one that I really got into. Well, this was at my friend's house. Yeah, Tekken 3. That was my game.
Oh, that's probably even PlayStation 1.
Yeah, or maybe 2. Yeah, but 1, 2, somewhere in there. Tekken 3 is also 1, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it was also on. Oh my god, this. I learned so much of the button presses, the combinations, and all the special attack features. And this was a game. Very nice. All right. Anyway,
Tekken's even more difficult because you're moving in 3D space. So
yeah.
Even an extra layer of complexity.
Yeah. This was a little bit also, but now, yeah, I think this Tekken 8 is out or something like that.
It's coming out soon, I think, next month perhaps, or maybe in February.
Yeah, Tekken 8. Yeah, this is
coming out soon. Yeah, now it's a good time for fighting games. We had got Mortal Kombat 1 came out recently, Street Fighter 6 came out recently, and now Tekken 8 is coming out soon. So
and Mortal Kombat.
So for every taste, for every
flavor
of fighting games that you like. But yeah, Tekken is also something I would like to get into, but it is kind of a lot.
Yeah.
It is kind of a lot to take in, if you will. If you know my meaning.
Yeah.
Take in.
Kung Fu at NES is my most played fighting game. Yeah. Okay, Kung Fu is the Kung Fu NES. Yeah, I played this also. I played basically all of them. Yeah. This was a game. Very nice. All right. Okay. There is one bit of news that I teased last week, actually, because I bought this one. Oh, this is a little bit. So I bought the Cricket Maker 3.
Yeah.
Which was for 57 euros and 50 cents. And I got it. And so this was listed as untested. And I will put this for this is sold as parts. This is the official listing. So I was like, okay. Listed as parts. So I know so the pictures clearly shows these are the okay, so the picture clearly shows that the pen holder is holding no pen and the cutting holder is holding no cutter. Linus's wife machine. Yes, exactly. And that's why I was like, okay, yeah, if you don't have the pen or the cutter, you can't really test it. Also, you need like maybe some material to cut and stuff. But yeah, maybe you can feed some other material. So I was pretty confident that, yeah, if I buy the pen and the cutter, then it will work, and that's why it's untested, and that's why they are selling it as is, basically. Oh yeah, here's a better picture. Yeah. So this on the left side, a pen holder, and this is a cutter holder, like a knife, a little small tiny knife. So anyway, I got the thing, and turns out it's dead, unfortunately. So when I plug in into the wall and press this power button, then nothing happens. So which sucks, of course, but yeah, now you found out that it's truly is spare parts. Yes, basically. So I was kind of hoping, yeah, maybe it will at least turn on or something. You must open it. Yes, I So yeah, now is the so I already found a video basically for opening this thing up, and how to disassemble it, where the logic board is, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, money break, 2 ads. So, but yeah, basically, I found out one shitty thing also about the machine, because technically the company can lock out some machines from the software, which kind of sucks, because they can like blacklist technically some machines, and I really hope that this machine isn't blacklisted, but I don't know for sure because it doesn't turn on. So yeah, but luckily the logic board doesn't seem that complicated, and I already like I found out that you can technically buy also logic boards, but yeah, depends on the price also a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, this is my journey that I will go down to, and we'll see how it goes. Plan to change some chips, I don't know. Depends on what I will find when I open this thing up. But yeah, new motherboard from China, I don't know. I'm pretty sure if there's something wrong with the logic board, then probably I will order a completely new logic board probably for this one. So again, this is a $400 machine basically, or 400 euros or something. So even if I spend like 100 euros, I will be still like have a decent machine, because I can't, there is no like, come on, a logic board can't be more than 100 euros or something from China, come on, even when it's like, so I will be still good, but yeah, it sucks that it's, yeah, doesn't even turn on, but yeah, I have to account also for the pen and the cutter, but those are also probably under 100 altogether shipped also. So we'll see, but, and I say that next, oh, okay, Lord's film is already, ooh, okay, that's a little bit too expensive.
At this point, might as well just buy a brand new
come on,
cutter or whatever printer thing.
Is this for the latest, the number 3 model that I have? Model number J. Oh, what kind of model number do you have? Is it on here? No, what? This is a CXPL. CXPL. Okay. Okay, let's do some motherboard finding live on stream. Nope, this doesn't. Cricket. Oh. Maker. Oh, come on, can't type with one hand. Do I find anything here? Real quick. Cricket Maker motherboard. Ooh. There's some motherboards. Oh, these are not. Yeah, anyway. I don't know if AliExpress is even like a good place to find like motherboards. I will have to look. But yeah, I will maybe. Lots of film, I will keep you updated if you're interested. But anyway, yeah, basically, so turned out to be worse than I thought. I was kind of hoping maybe it at least turns on, but we'll see. Or maybe I will open it up and clean the motherboard and then it will work again. Who knows? I don't know. Or maybe it's just the power supply. The power supply needs to be checked also technically, but because there's no indicator lights on it that it's receiving power also. So we'll see. Anyway, random purchases that I made also this week is this garden hose holder, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I spent €6.90, so nice, on this thing. Just straight into the ground, and it's like has an arch, and this will hold my garden hose. And this is €40 on Amazon. I got it for 6, and also this one I got like a CarPlay, Apple CarPlay adapter for my car, technically also for €6, which is also like, I don't know, €40 on Amazon, which is very nice. So yeah, and I also get two of them because I think my mom needs one also. Anyway. These are my purchases of the week. And did you buy anything this week?
No.
You bought the SSD last week.
No. Yeah. They arrived and we installed them and they function.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Yeah. I hope I need to. So yeah, I have another project, and that's why I kind of like. I don't want to wait with the project too long because this is kind of a maybe. Well, yeah, I will see what this project will turn into anyway, because this Cricket Maker is kind of a. Luckily, I have my trusty little Linus-sized screwdriver that I can open up the thing with. Very handy. So anyway, all right. Was there anything else this week?
Time to go have some food.
Yeah, I think that's about it from all the stuff. How about next week? Are you working? Or
yeah, I'm working from Wednesday to Sunday, so probably not gonna happen.
Oh God,
there's no time slot for next week, sadly.
Wednesday to Sunday. That's brutal. Yeah. All right. But okay, I guess I will do the thing most likely Friday then. I guess. Oh wait, what day is Friday? The 8th. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I will do the 7th, Thursday. I will, because Friday and Saturday are kind of maybe. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe Thursday at 6 or something. All right. Yeah. Anyway, I had fun making fun of Elon. Basically, hope you enjoyed the show. We love you very much. Thank you for tuning in. And next week, Thursday at 6, probably. Loads of film. Has been always a pleasure.
Yes.
And
I'll be back in a week.
And Battle City is the greatest game of ever. All right.
Classic.
Good evening. Yes, indeed. And bye. And we love you very much.
Yes.
Bye.